Chelsea women failed to find a way past Juventus and Pauline Peyraud Magnin. The Juventus manager Joe Montemurro scored a rare success in his battle with Chelsea manager Emma Hayes as the Italians earned a point at Kingsmeadow in a 0-0 draw in which Sam Kerr was booked for shoving over a pitch invader to give them the advantage going into the final round of group games. Emma Hayes had alluded to the anticipated intentions of Juventus, predicting the Italian team would play for a draw at Kingsmeadow in the second meeting of these sides in the group stage. With the Swiss side Servette, Group A's cannon fodder, up next for Juventus and their former Arsenal manager Montemurro, a draw and 3 points next week in Turin would be enough for them to progress from the group regardless of the result between Chelsea and Wolfsburg on the same night. The Chelsea manager wasn't wrong. Massed in their own half for much of the first 45 minutes, Juventus failed to record a single shot to the Blues' 11, with former Arsenal goalkeeper Pauline Peyraud Magnin called into action periodically to keep the game goalless. Chelsea's best play came from the wide players Guro Reiten and Aaron Cuthbert, who both forced fairly routine stops from Peyraud Magnin early on. The first came after 2 minutes, when the captain Magda Eriksson saw her effort blocked before the ball fell kindly for Cuthbert on the right side of the box, and she lashed goalwards forcing Peyraud Magnin to push it onto the bar and out for a corner. The Australia forward Sam Kerr went closest to breaking the deadlock just before the half-hour mark, beating Martino Lanzini to Jai So-young's clearance before rounding the goalkeeper but firing wide of the far post from a tight angle. Kerr could only head Fran Kirby's teasing clipped ball to the far post over the crossbar moments later, with the ball just a little high for her. Millie Bright had a go from distance, Peyraud Magnin tipping the England centre-back's effort over the bar. Montemurro's record against Hayes, while at Arsenal, was dismal, with the Gunners struggling, on and off the pitch, to keep up with big-spending rivals. In 12 games the Australian manager recorded just one victory over his opposite number Hayes. In the reverse fixture with Juventus, Barbara Bonancia cancelled out Cuthbert's goal in the first half, but Pernille Harder was the difference, grabbing what was her 27th goal in 30 Champions League games to edge the Blues ahead. In the second half the Blues were frustrated in front of the lively home crowd in the 57th minute when Kerr looked to have made the breakthrough, having tapped in Kirby's cross, but she was correctly flagged offside. The Swede Lena Hurtig drew a first save from Chelsea goalkeeper Ann-Katrin Berger less than 10 minutes later, but, having found herself free and through on the left, she held on a little too long, her angle vanished, and she prodded tamely at Berger. Chelsea were dominant, but their efforts weren't clean, with just 5 of their 17 shots on target, and the frustrations spilled over late on as Kerr was booked for pushing over a pitch invader and Berger was shown a yellow after she raged at